Hello and welcome to The Vermis Mysterious, the podcast from Yoggoth. Tonight, we'll be playing a game called The Special Menu from Fear's Sharp Little Needles, put out by Stygian Fox. This game was written by Adam Gauntlett and Brian M. Sammons. I will be your keeper. My name is Alex. And joining me tonight is
Brent,
who will be playing Cliff Coleman. Clifford Coleman. You speed through the streets. Late night. Windy, raining, terrible weather. You can see a pile-up of traffic in front of you.
Hey, Julie, it's Cliff. I'm stuck in traffic. I don't know. I hope the other news reporters don't get there before me. I think we finally got the scoop we're looking for to pull us out of this mess.
You hang up the phone as you speed through pedal to the metal, and eventually, a few minutes later, pull up in front of Wise Fries. Wise Fries is a fast food restaurant chain. You see the lights are out. Police cars have pulled up the curb, their lights flashing red and blue. They've cordoned off the area, and once again, it's too late. You see a van, Channel 16 News. They got here before you.
Damn it. Fuck. And I slam the door shut of my car as I get out.
You walk towards the restaurant, and a policeman stops you. Hey mate, what are you doing here? You can't come here. Cordoned off the area.
Well, that isn't... What about the big news truck there, huh?
They're journalists.
I'm a journalist too.
Do you have any, documentation?
Look, just because I'm independent and I don't make as much money doesn't mean that I don't have something to say. And I'm here for the same reason as those disgusting...
Well, you can talk to them.
Wouldn't even call them journalists.
You can talk to them. He turns around and goes inside.
Head over to the news van and of the Channel 14 News.
It's open, and you look through the back. You can see a sort of sweaty-looking, squat little man typing away at a laptop. He looks over at you. Who are you?
The name's Cliff, but then again, I wouldn't expect you to have heard of me. Now, what are you doing here?
Well,
what's your job?
well...
Just another cog in this whole Channel 14 News?
Channel 16, actually.
Sorry.
I suppose you could say that. Now, look, I've got important work to do. He starts sort of pretending to type away on his keyboard. Look, you can't be here. The police have cordoned this place off.
I take a good look around in the van. Can I do a spot hidden?
Sure.
Fail.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Hey! You turn around and see a tall woman wearing a trench coat, holding an umbrella. Not you again.
Did you really think that I wasn't going to show up?
Look, stop poking around. You're not a real journalist. Go to journalism school.
School? To become a journalist?
Yes.
That's pathetic.
Well, that's what we all did.
Yeah, and you're all saying the same bullshit as everyone else. Feeding the same lies to society. You're not a real journalist. You make me sick.
Well, which one of us has a degree, buddy?
I don't want no fancy piece of paper. Doesn't make you more qualified on the subject.
Look.
What's your job for the Channel 16 anyway?
I'm a reporter.
So they tell you what questions to ask.
Well...
How much are they paying you?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
If you don't leave me alone now, I'm gonna get the cops to escort you...
Whatever, I'm out of here anyway.
Alright.
I've got a job to do, unlike you.
Fucking loser. She goes into the van and slams the doors shut.
I jump out of the van and pull up my coat and put the hood on, feeling pretty good about myself.
A policeman runs out of the restaurant. He pushes the door open, runs out, and vomits all over the sidewalk.
Oh. Was the food that bad?
He looks up at you, looking panicked, his face white as a sheet.
What's gotten into you, officer?
He looks at you in the eyes and then vomits again. And then he sort of picks himself up and walks over to the cop car, where he finds a small towel and wipes his face, takes a sip of water. Oh, jeez. There seems to be... He picks up a message on his radio. Look, Sarge, I can't go back in there. It's just... It's disgusting. I'm sorry.
Look, you sit here, man. Take one of these. And I hand him a Valium. Look, this is a job for me. I need to find out what's going on in there. Sit tight, wait for backup. I'm going in. And I go over the lining and I jog towards the restaurant.
You enter the restaurant through the front door. You go in and you see the purple and red tables. Inside, everything seems fairly normal. Just, a few chairs pushed over here and there. You can't actually see any cops in here.
So I make my way over the counter to the kitchen area.
Okay, you go into the kitchen. Inside, you can see the whole kitchen has been trashed. There's food everywhere. The flies have started to descend on it, but no dead bodies.
This is not exactly what I'm looking for.
Can you give me a spot hidden?
71. Fail.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You hear, what the fuck, coming from another room. You follow the sound and find yourself going towards the toilets.
I squat down and put my ear to the door. Try and see if I can make out anything.
It sounds like two policemen talking to each other. Yeah,
can I do a listen roll?
Good idea.
Success 30 to 60.
You hear, what the hell happened here? This isn't natural. This is just... What does that say? What kind of language is that? You seen that? No. I don't know. There were no bodies found in here, but something definitely happened. You see as well, on the door, it seems to be the women's bathroom.
I'm going to grab a pot, throw it in the kitchen, make like a loud bang, and then hide behind the door.
Can you give me a stealth roll?
92 to 20 fail.
As you make the distraction, you throw a pot in the sink or something. The officer taps you on the shoulder. Mate, what are you doing here? This area's cordoned off.
I'm a reporter. I'm only doing my job, like you.
Have you got your papers?
What do you mean by papers?
You're not from Channel 16, I know.
Yes, but who likes Channel 16 anyway? They're not even the most viewed channel on TV.
Are you the most viewed channel?
No, but I report the real news, which automatically makes me less viewed, doesn't it? Now, I'm not here to discuss my job, or what you deem as success. I'm just here for some information. Now, what is going on around here? Why don't you answer a couple of questions and let us know that the police have the best interests in mind of the people?
I'm afraid this is an ongoing investigation, mate, and we will be doing a press release in the next week or so, but until then, I cannot disclose anything.
Well, what were you two gentlemen doing in the bathroom over there?
You don't want to know. Trust me.
I think I do. I push forward and enter the room.
You push past him?
Yep.
Okay. He pulls out his taser. You feel him push the taser into your side, but the barbs don't seem to go to pierce your flesh. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm an unarmed man. I scoot past him. I run into the room.
Into the bathroom?
Yep.
Okay. You scoot past him and run into the bathroom. Inside you see the sergeant taking photographs of the walls. On the walls there appears to be this graffiti scrawled all over the walls and the floor. Immediately you can tell the graffiti is scrawled in blood, feces, and other unknowable fluids.
This would be perfect for my website.
Hey!
I whip out my camera
You
and
can't be in here. What are you doing? Says the sergeant.
Well,
The other guy comes in, the other cop comes in the room too. Sergeant, I think we found ourselves another suspect.
Well, I'll be gone. And I take a snapshot and then walk out.
The officers seem quite confused and they let you walk out. But you hear as you step out of the bathroom, the senior officer murmurs, "Follow him."
I leave. I get out of the building.
As you get out, you see a large black vehicle pull up at the scene. One paramedic gets out of it, and another guy who's wearing a sort of lab coat. You watch them as they go around to the back of the building.
I'm gonna follow him.
Can you give me a stealth roll?
5 to 20, success.
Okay. You follow them round, managing to evade the officer who was following you. And you see them walk towards the large bins at the back of the restaurant. They open up the bins and shine torches inside. One of them gags a little, and then they take some photographs of the interior of the bins, and then one of them makes a phone call.
Can I overhear the phone call? With a listen roll? Am I that close or not close enough?
Well, not close enough because of the rain. You could give me another stealth roll, or you could give me a hard listen roll.
I'd give you a hard listen. It's a fail, 97 to 60.
No, can't make out what he says. He puts his phone down, and then you see them extract 3 bodies from the rubbish bins.
Can I take a photo?
Yes, you can. Do you have the flash on?
Is it dark?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
You've got the flash on, okay. They immediately look at you. Hey, what are you doing?
Well, my job. This is gonna make nothing. What are you doing? I mean, bloody text on the wall, couple of corpses in the bin, being dragged out by you two unusual-looking people.
I'll have you know we're forensics experts, and we've been called here by the police department.
Yes, forensic experts. That's a line that I like to use as well when I want to take a couple of photos when I'm not allowed. Or when I want to get past the police, when I know I'm about to get a good scoop. We're all forensics officers here, are we not?
You hear a voice from behind you. It's that same cop again. You're starting to seem very suspicious, my journalist friend.
So it may seem.
Get out of here.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Go!
I walk away. And I call up my girlfriend.
You get in the car.
And I put her on, I got headphones in and I'm doing the call.
Mm-hmm.
Julie, I've got it. I've got the big scoop. Bloody writing on the wall. People dragging bodies out of dumpsters. This is exactly what we need to get the website going again. I'm on my way home now.
You enter your apartment. And you notice your girlfriend isn't here. Not sure where she's gone. But doesn't matter now. You've got a story to write.
Julie.
So I open my laptop, lie down on the couch, pour myself a glass of wine and get down to writing.
So, the next day, you wake up, Julie beside you.
I look over to her and then I have a cup of coffee. I write Julie a note telling her that I'm off to do some research, and I head off towards the library.
At the library, you set up your laptop and start researching.
I'm going to start with ownership of Wise Fries and sort of the lineage and how old it is, and see if there's any more criminal cases involved with it.
Give me a library use roll.
Success 36 to 60.
After some trawling, you find a review for Wise Fries. Most of the reviews are quite positive, but this one, 0 stars. It says, went to Wise Fries the other day, was taking a leak, looked up and saw a camera in the bathrooms. This is disgusting. 0 stars. Not coming back here again.
I'm going to take note of that in my notebook. And I'm going to look up the Channel 16 news report. See if they've published anything on my laptop.
Okay, so they have a story. 3 bodies found in the dumpster behind Wise Fries. But beyond that, they don't really have anything.
I'm going to look for business connections between Wise Fries and any other sort of companies. See if they're, in relations with anyone, where they get their produce from and stuff like that.
Give me another roll.
24 to 60 success.
Hard success.
Hard success, yeah.
You research for a time. Nothing sticks out until you come across a blog on the 4th page of results. The blog is www.wiseasssecretmenu.com. It is very strange indeed. You see reviews of each different burger and food option at Wise Fries. Very lengthy reviews, all of them about 1,000 words each. It seems that whoever writes this blog is obsessed with Wise Fries. He or she, you're not sure, obviously visits Wise Fries probably daily. Visits multiple Wise Fries locations across the city. You scroll down and eventually you see a video. You click on it, and it seems to be a man going into Wise Fries, ordering a burger, sitting down and eating it. You scroll down some more and you see another video, almost the exact same. This time, though, there is voice.
Hi guys, I'm back at Wise Fries again. Today I'm going to try out the Land Sea Air Burger. I know I tried it last week, but I'm going to see if it's still just as good as it was.
You skip a little bit. Later on in the video.
That burger was a 10 out of 10. I highly recommend coming to Wise Fries.
You notice, flicking through a few more of the videos, that whoever this guy is, he seems to linger the camera over a certain waitress working at Wise Fries. Young, blonde girl. Nothing unusual or distinct about her. She's vaguely attractive, but sort of generic looking.
If I could recognize if it's a certain Wise Fries that I know, or is it around, or is it in a different city, or is it the Wise Fries that I visited last night?
You notice that indeed it was the Wise Fries you visited last night. Can you give me a spot hidden roll?
48 to 50. Success.
The other thing you spot, you zoom in a bit, you see the name tag that the girl is wearing. It says Kayla.
Also, can I scroll down to see if the author of the about section of this website, to see if I can find the name of who made it?
Yeah, you try, but suspiciously you can't find the name. Perhaps you'll have to do some more digging.
I'm gonna take a photo of this guy, the fat guy, or not the guy doing the taste testing.
Well, yes, you can tell he is overweight. He's got chubby fingers, but there's no footage of his face.
Oh, okay.
All you can really see is footage of his hands and sometimes his feet. He seems to have the camera generally in his top pocket.
Okay, like a GoPro.
Just recording on his phone, but, poking out of the top pocket. Whoever this man is, he is not of sound mind. He seems obsessive. Totally obsessed with Wise Fries. But also psychotic and very disturbed. Just, in the strange things he says. He seems to enjoy these burgers disturbingly too much.
Well, I exit the website, feeling a bit uneasy. I go outside for a cigarette. I feel like I need to look at this building in the daytime, a bit with a clearer mind, so I walk. Is it far from the library, Wise Fries?
Yeah, well, you can drive there.
I'll drive over. I have a cigarette outside and then drive over.
You drive over to Wise Fries. The police perimeter is still set up, although there don't appear to be any cops there at the moment. You can see around the back, the bins have been taken away, although there are a few bloodstains on the asphalt where they used to be.
I'm gonna head to the police station.
Okay. You drive over to the police station. Most of the local cops in this area know you because you've meddled in their affairs. You rock up, go inside the station, and waiting for you is the same officer from last night. Well, I thought you might show up. Look, haven't finished the press release yet, but I think there's something on Channel 14 News' website, so try that.
I've already gone over that trash. It's nothing special. Anyway, I'm also here to apologize for my behavior. It was out of line, but seeing as where I am in my career, desperate times cause for desperate measures.
Can you give me a charm roll?
Fail. 91 to 50.
Yeah. Desperate career choice.
Well, you could say that. Not all of us can be just like you.
Well, it's not that hard.
Getting shot at is not something that I want in my job description. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. Have the names of the deceased been released?
No, they haven't. Maybe in a few weeks, as I said. But, look...
Also, can you look up a name for me?
No, Who do you think I am? You're not even a real journalist.
I'll do you a favor. You can ask any questions you want. I know a couple of people.
I don't have any questions.
Before the scene of the crime and everything, did you perhaps stumble across a woman called Kayla?
Kayla? No, and even if I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Here's a picture.
And I hold up the phone of the screenshot of...
He squints at it. Never seen her, mate. Look. This is a serious murder investigation. Triple murder. I think you're out of your depth, mate. Just stop. Just leave. Just forget about it. You'll be much better off.
Alright then.
Leave this to us.
Well, if I have to leave it up to you guys, we wouldn't hear anything in weeks, and the case still wouldn't be solved.
Whatever. Look, get out of here.
I walk out. I'm gonna go on like LinkedIn, search up Kayla to see if there's like a job profile thing on her.
It doesn't take you long looking up Wise Fries, Kayla. It doesn't take you long to find her Facebook profile. She seems to be quite a regular girl. Nothing out of the ordinary.
She must live somewhere close in the city.
Well, it doesn't say where she lives.
But it would say like from... She's in the town somewhere. Right?
Yep.
Has she left her phone number on the Facebook about page?
Give me a luck roll.
Back on the information. No.
No, she hasn't.
An email.
Yep, there's an email.
Alright, well, I'm gonna email her.
What are you gonna say?
Dear Kayla, I'm a reporter for Cliff Grimward Chronicles. I'd like to ask you some questions regarding the recent murders at Wise Fries. Please, get back to me as soon as possible, so we can arrange for a meeting. Regards, Cliff Coleman.
You send off the email. It's 6 p.m. by the time she replies. She agrees to meet with you. She wants to do it tonight, when she gets off work. She arranges a meeting in a local bar. You drive over there and enter the bar. You see her, you recognize her from the video. She's still wearing her Wise Fries uniform. She sips away at a glass of wine. You go, pull up a chair and sit down with her. Cliff?
Yes, it's me. Hey, Kayla.
Hey. So, I read a bit of your blog. Pretty creepy stuff.
Yeah. Did you read the one about the Egyptian statue?
Yeah.
The father drowning his kids in a lake in his car.
Yeah.
That was my latest scoop over a month ago now. Yes, but that's not why I brought you here.
No?
You work for Wise Fries, correct?
Yeah, still do.
Not the one where the murders happened.
Well, I used to work there, but I moved. I'm at a new place.
How recently ago did you move?
Oh, about 2 weeks ago.
So, not so long since the murders. That's strange. Anything strange about the management that you could tell me?
Yeah, I never really liked management.
Could you give me some names?
I don't know if I'm allowed to, but...
According to who? Why wouldn't you be allowed? We're speaking here
Well,
as
look,
friends.
I've read your website.
Look, listen, everything you tell me, you will remain anonymous. Your name will not get brought up in anything. The fact that you remain anonymous is important to me too, as it is important to you, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I did have one kind of bad run-in with the management. You see, there was this guy, who would come in, this creeper. He'd come in every single day, sometimes twice a day, into the restaurant, and he would kind of perv on me a bit, and I saw him videoing me a few times. Really weird guy. I complained to management about it, and they just told me to keep my mouth shut. And then after the thing with the cameras, I decided I'd had enough, and I left.
Yes, that's right. I read some reports that there was cameras in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, it's probably that fucking creep. You know what, he's still following me now, even though I've moved stores. He still comes in and...
Is this him?
And I pull up the tab on my phone of the wiseasssecretmenus.com.
Yeah, I haven't seen
and I
that.
play the video, and you could hear his voice.
Yeah, that's him.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah.
Can you give me a description? No name.
Yeah? No, his name is Brent. Brent Hodiak.
Strange man. I was looking about information about Wise Fries, and this weird man came up. Not much else, but...
You think he's a murderer?
It's too soon to tell. Maybe I would have more information if the police actually did their job.
Well...
Were willing to help me, but his website's really weird and creepy. It's unsettling.
Yeah, I guess there's other things too. Everyone in that place, all the other employees, they were acting really strange. It started off about 3 months ago, I think. Probably around the time Brent started coming in. They started playing pranks on the customers.
What sort of pranks?
Well, at first it was, spitting in food, and it just gradually got worse and worse, until they started to almost abuse some of the customers in there, and I think they were all on drugs or something.
Do they still work? What happened to them?
They're dead.
Well, the police won't release the names of the deceased. So...
Yeah, that's them.
Brent?
My colleague said that's them. The dead bodies in the bin.
And they were playing pranks on people.
She looks very, very disturbed. Yeah, and you know what? The shitty thing is, I moved to this new location, but it's just the same thing. Different employees, but they're psychopathic or something.
Yeah, this is strange. Anyway, did you know that,
I slide her a video of the bathroom with all the weird writing and of the excrement and blood on the wall.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you slide over the photograph of the excrement graffiti.
Look, is there any... This is what was found in Wise Fries on the crime scene.
She looks very visibly disturbed. And she tries not to look at it. Look, did you have to show me that?
Look, I'm just saying that... You know, you're saying that some people might be a bit psychotic way of working. I could explain this. Anything else? Anything strange going on?
They hate me, and they hate each other, and they hate themselves. I can't stand it anymore. I've got to get a new job.
Look, Kayla, I definitely recommend getting out while you can. It's not looking good. This doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Especially a young woman like yourself.
After those murders, I'm just worried out. Look,
Is this Brent guy still after you? He's still creeping around.
yeah.
What time does he usually come?
He often comes first thing in the morning. He comes in the afternoon. He comes at any time, and he stays for a while, and he orders a huge amount of food, only eats half of it, takes half home. He mustn't eat anything else except for Wise Fries. He's a really strange guy, but look, I don't know if he's a murderer. I just think he's, mentally ill or something.
Yes, well, you seem disturbed enough. Thank you for your time. Here's my number. Call me if you have any more information.
Thanks.
And, a woman like you should be out there making a future. You shouldn't be working in a place like this.
Well,
Won't get you anywhere.
you know what? Next week I'm going to quit my job and find something else.
It would be wise.
You stand up, leave her to her glass of wine.
And I drive home.